Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it's our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Oh, it's time. Time to get radical.
Viewer discretion is advised.
So I've been working on this video talking about Diablo Immortal and Path to Nestpunk, a follow-up. And I was sidetracked because I've been watching footage from Fallout 76. I was thinking about what games to get this holiday season. And as a fan of Bethesda, as a fan of Fallout and Skyrim, you know, as a fan of the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, I thought, you know, that Fallout 76, yeah, I could get that, right? I've never been so disappointed when I actually saw what was released a week ago. Because what I'm looking at, it looks like maybe better than, I would say, a Steam Greenlight game. Runs about as good as a lot of games I see on Steam Greenlight. It runs really bad. And I've seen footage from YouTubers that are playing it on an Xbox One X and a PS4 Pro. It looks really fucking terrible. It runs really fucking terrible. I mean, there's enemies that pop in, that pop out. I mean, there's bugs that literally get stuck in the air. What the fuck is this? I thought there was a beta. There was a beta, right? I guess the beta had no point. The beta was just like it was the final game. They just released a demo of the shit early. Now I thought a beta was supposed to help people stress test things and iron patches out. But no. There's many people that complain about constant server disconnects because it's an online only game, by the way. You gotta love that. A Fallout game that is online only. I can't think of... Okay, it doesn't have NPCs. Okay, there's no NPCs. It's online only. It looks like they fucked up the VAT system. The VAT system doesn't look the same. I don't even know what the shit that is. It's not the VAT system. So you don't have the VAT system. There's no NPCs. It's online only. And also, as an added bonus, it seems to not be saving a lot of people's progress. So you get knocked offline and you could lose hours of your work in the game. There's so many fucking terrible things about this $60 retail release game by Bethesda. I thought Bethesda, for all the shit that they get, Bethesda at least released fun games. Okay? Like I said, I've enjoyed a lot of their games, but I don't know what the fucking deal with this is. And there's also microtransactions, so they remembered to make sure to put in the microtransactions, but not the NPCs. It just seems like a fucking rush job. It's like, I would rather them have been working on Fallout 5 and just skip this shit regardless. I mean, imagine if this is the first Fallout game you've ever played. You'd be like, this series is shit. I don't see what everybody's, talking about. It's touted that there's PvP, but there's a glitch in the PvP to where I think you have to shoot somebody to initiate a fight. So you shoot somebody and then they can just run up to the other person and shotgun them in the head. There's all this kind of stuff in the game that Bethesda says they will fix later. Well, here's an idea. And this just don't go out to Bethesda, but here's an idea. How about you kick it old school and you finish the goddamn fucking game before you even release it? Don't release it and say, hey, in a couple years it's going to be pretty great. This is just really disappointing. It is. But it's mostly the online only thing that really pushes me away from it. I hate that in general. Now, you all know that I love Dying Light. I've played Dying Light a lot. You've seen a lot of Dying Light footage on this channel. I've scaled back on the Dying Light stuff. You might be sick of that game, but I'm not. I still love me some Dying Light. 3 years later, I still love the fucking game. It's a perfect example of a single player experience and added multiplayer on top of that. All Bethesda had to do was to make a game just kind of like Dying Light. You know? Just structure it to where you can have fun solo, but it's funner when you add friends. Have actual stories with NPCs that are actually told. Sure, you got quest missions, but you feel like you're connected to it. I can't see any of you out there that could actually be really excited about Fallout 76. Maybe there's some of you. Maybe some of you have this game. Maybe some of you will tell me I'm completely off base. But help me understand what's awesome about Fallout 76. If you have it, please, in the comment section down below, explain to me why it's not a complete fucking piece of trash. Oh, by the way, I hear you can pick up trash on the ground to craft things. That's a feature. They didn't put in the NPCs, but hey, you get trash.